Da da. I got a little bit of money. I got a little bit of money. Now I ain't fronting on you.
I wish.
No, right? Say them damn arm muscles.
Yeah,
You need
yeah.
a bitch. Boy, you skinny as fuck.
I am, man. Arm skinny.
Man, I tell you, you should be working out.
I was thinking about that today. I was looking in the mirror.
We need to work out. We need to
Do
work
something.
Out, get a little membership.
LA Fitness.
We did $40.
Damn.
And they closed. You can go, it's another one, right? Somebody said it'd be like $15.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start. First question. Everything sounds good high. What inspired the name of the album?
Smoking weed. Nah, I don't really smoke like that. But when I did finally try it out, it was like I don't know, it's like it be talking to you. It be talking to you, it tell you the truth. It tell you some true things about yourself, you know what I'm saying? That's not what inspired it though. What inspired it really was music did sound better, huh? Like, and what I mean by that is like you actually just, you know, that weed just kind of slow you down. So you get to process things, you get to hear what people saying. You almost, I don't know, sometimes you just feel like you right there in the booth with them, or you really feel what they're going through when they're expressing in their music. So whether it be some happy shit, some tragic shit, or whatever. So I was like, man, I want to have some fun on the CD, so let me put some shit together. Put something together. It's kind of motivational, but fun at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Not taking life too seriously, but it do got some little serious points in there. And I mean, you sit back and some people can do it with a natural high. Some people do it with a cannabis high. Either way, I think people should feel me on this. Everything do sound good high. I hope that answers the question. I feel like I'm going the wrong way around.
Alright. Well, how is this album different than the others, and who all did you work with on this project?
This album different from the other ones. Just like I said, it's just it's more everything. I ain't writing nothing. It's just like off the top type of deal. But you know, the new kind of freestyle where you say 2 bars, stop, think about FOMO, and then spit them. It's that type of freestyle. So I was more free in the rhymes or whatever. As far as who I worked with, I got my team on there. You know, shout out Bucket Static South. I got them on there, and they killed me on my own CD. But it's all good. I love every bit of it. Now, me and them boys get better and better every day. So, shit, if I shine, they shine. Word like that.
Alright. What inspired the theme of this album, and what was your mind state going into the studio?
What inspired the theme of the album?
Yeah.
Kind of like the last question. Like I said, I just wanted to have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really want to take it too serious. I just want to have some fun with it. So that's why when you do hear the CD, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of singing, melodic stuff, you know, but that's just what, the first thing that came to my mind, that's what came out of my mind. Put it like that. And what was the other question?
Well, we'll move on to the next. That pretty much answered that one.
Okay.
So what artists do you listen to that people probably would never expect you to listen to?
Maroon 5. I don't know, maybe people respect that. I don't know. But yeah, Maroon 5, I like them, man. Curtis Mayfield. Boosie Collins. Yeah. It's some more I just ain't done.
What all new or old hip-hop artists inspired you in your music, or maybe you listen to even today?
Outkast, Andre 3K, of course, you know what I'm saying? That's who really, well, both of them, Big Boy and Andre, they, you know what I'm saying? They 96, the ATL and CD, that right there just really made me, yeah, I want to do this right here, you know what I'm saying? Big, the first Big CD, I remember that. Like, what, nothing, Busta Rhymes, DMX, Snoop, that's my dog right there. You know, of course, just all the legends, man. All the legends. We grew up listening to that. We grew up in that golden era, that 90s era, you know what I'm saying? So everything that came out was pretty solid for the most part, man. A lot of like Sade, you know what I'm saying? I listened to her. Got a little inspiration from her as well. Nita Baker, Luther. I can go on and on about them artists.
Okay. Alright. Growing up in Quitman, Georgia, how do you think being from a small town influenced you as a person and in your music?
Well, one thing about growing up in a small town such as Quitman, it's like you got to, if you want to make it up out of there, because the resources are very limited, you gotta be creative. You know what I'm saying? It can't be no mediocre type thing about yourself. You gotta be creative. So that's I don't know, I carry that with me everywhere I go too. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of where I'm from. Because it forced me to be creative, to want to get up out of there. I was creative in my music, you know what I'm saying? I was wanting to sound like the big boys on the TV or whatever. So, you know, we started recording on a tape. Like, you got 4 niggas in a room, the microphone hanging, and it's a computer mic, by the way, hanging from the ceiling with a sock over it. And it's like everything one take, so you got 4 verses on one song. So we had to figure out how the hell we about to do this when it's got to be one take, 4 niggas in one little old box room, so we're just standing in line, spit the verse, you know what I'm saying? When his verse about to be over, the hook finna come in, you know what I'm saying? Nigga kind of lean head to the side, cause he moving out the way, you easing on in. We just gotta be creative, but it sounded good though. People was like, damn man, that shit does sound official, which it didn't back then, but to us it did, you know what I'm saying? But yeah man, just being creative, that's the biggest part I took. That's the biggest thing I took from being in a small town. I had to be innovative and creative because I wanted to get to that next level. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. Well, how important is family in your career? A lot of hip-hop artists do not have their fathers in their lives, but how important is having a father or at least a positive male influence in your life?
Well, it took me till I got to, took me about to 4 years ago when I really realized how important a father was. Being that I didn't have one in my life. I mean, I think I came out pretty cool, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, but it was certain things, and it's beyond music, it's just life period about being a man. It's certain things that, you know, I ain't really know, and still to this day trying to find out, you know what I'm saying, like as far as, like I ain't never go fishing, or I wasn't taught how to shoot hoops, ride a bicycle, or I wasn't taught how to swim, or how to fix things around the house, work on cars, none of that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, and I think that's very important for a kid. You know, a male kid to have. Those are things that a man does and passes on to his seed. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm dealing with it, you know, at a grown-up stage, like realizing, like, damn, I missed out on all that, and I just be sitting around, you know, hearing my friends talk about, you know, things they did with their pops. You know, when they was coming up, you know what I'm saying? They done fought together, you know what I'm saying? Or went on trips together, smoke pot together, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just talk about girls and stuff like that. Like I missed out on all that. So that's one reason why I kind of keep, I don't want to say mentor like little kids from my way, but I guess you can call it mentor. Whenever I see a kid in that position, you know what I'm saying, I try to not necessarily step in and be a father figure, but let them know that, you know, somebody else world like that too. I understand where they're coming from, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's very important to have that figure in your life. Most definitely.
Okay. What's the number one thing that made you want to get into this music industry?
Titties. I wanted the lights, man. I wanted to be on that stage. I wanted to be on that stage every night, performing, entertaining people, and people just screaming and singing everything that you done created word for word. It ain't no feeling like that. I've experienced it a little bit, just a little taste of it, and it drove me damn crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I always wanted. I wanted that light. If that answers the question.
Yeah.
I mean, money too. You know, you want
of
the money
course.
and all that other stuff, but yeah, I wanted that stage. For real.
All right. Well, what is the most difficult thing you had to endure in the music business so far?
Expecting stuff, expecting things from people. Coming into this game, I had to learn that it is true when they say don't nobody owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't your friend. When you popping, you know, your associates are in a mass number. I'll put it like that. But you know, on your down, it's like ghosts. People just start disappearing and stuff like that. You know, I thought that people were gonna be there still supporting and whatever. But they didn't owe me. They don't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? They weren't entitled to stay around. You know what I'm saying? And that right there kind of pushed me into a dark space in life. It took me a couple years to get up out that thing too. You know what I'm saying? I had just kind of stopped doing music for a little while, 2 years, whatever. And yeah, it's, don't expect people to do anything for you, because your dream is your dream, not theirs. Now they can stand around, you know, they can hang around and probably benefit a little bit off of it. You know, expect that, because that's gonna happen. But you know, yeah, don't expect no handouts, man. Everything you get, like, you gonna have to earn it out here. So I had to learn that the hard way. For sure.
What do you hope that your fans get out of your music? At the end of the day, what do you hope your fans get out of your music? Not just this album, it could be all together, the body of work as a whole.
What I want my fans to get out of my music, and I'm a fan of myself, so I'm talking to me too, is to never let being yourself not be cool. Like, totally. Because in anything you do, you know what I'm saying, if you're portraying to be somebody else, like, and just say you suddenly hit the spotlight with it, you're going to have to maintain that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they know you for. You have to maintain that whole image. You know what I'm saying? And that's some hard shit to deal with. It's cool in the lights, but when you sitting in that 8-bedroom mansion, it might not be so cool. I don't know. For some people, I mean, they probably like faking it or whatever. But yeah, just it's cool to be yourself, man. That's what makes us different and unique. I had to find that out the hard way. I always been myself, but I also tried to play that game where you just kind of try to please the people. So you when trying to please somebody, you're being who you think they want you to be. When in reality, shit, if you just be yourself, the thing is being yourself and selling yourself, convincing them to like you. Feel what I'm saying? That'll keep you in a happy space. When everybody can like what you like, you know what I'm saying? This is what I like. This is the kind of music I like to make. This is what I want to put out in the atmosphere. This is what I want the people to hear. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent with that. You know what I'm saying? And they gravitate to that and like it. Man, it's a great feeling. Because now I'm experiencing that. I'm just being myself. I talk my little shit on records. I say my little funny things. I mean, people that know me know that I like to crack jokes here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do that in real life. Why not do that in music? That's what makes it real music, I think. So yeah, man, just be yourself. Work hard.
Alright. Well, how would you define this generation of hip hop?
I think they back in the party stages. I like to call it the 80s. The 80s all over again. It's just partying and drugs. You know what I'm saying? We seen this before. We seen this before. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of people down this stage of music, but or this phase of music. But I mean, the kids in the 80s, shoot, their parents did the same thing to them. The generation before them did the same thing to them. You know what I'm saying? I even catch myself, I'd be like, man, this generation here is just, wow. That's, you know, fuck. But I have to understand, like, they're in a different age range, you know, so they do different things. Like, I did that same stuff when I was their age too, so it's good. It's in a good space. Everybody, it's like now you gotta really be hands-on. The so-called independent game, like you gotta do every damn thing yourself now. It make you really work for the success that you're trying to attain. You know what I mean? So I think it's a good thing. It's making people, it's making people into entrepreneurs, whether they know it or not. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what other projects are you working on with music and possibly outside of music?
Well, you know, we got the Good Hennessy Show that comes on LiveHipHopDaily.tv every Monday at 7 p.m. Make sure y'all check that out. Or you can go to GoodHennessyShow.com. Check out the previous episodes or whatever. So we got that going. Kid Raps graphics. You know what I'm saying? We can wrap your boats, we'll wrap your truck, cars, whatever. We'll wrap all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got that little side business going. Me and my partner Mitch, and my boy Travis. And what else I got? I really would like to get into pimping. You know what I'm saying? If you got any advice for me.
I think everybody want to get in that game.
Oh man, nah,
it ain't easy like they say.
I'm just jiving. But yeah, man, just doing those things right there, man. Just trying to make sure my legacy is as strong as hell when I leave this earth. That's the biggest business I'm in right now. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the umbrella that covers it all. I want my legacy to be pretty solid and strong, you know what I'm saying? And genuine. So yeah.
You might want to throw out your social networks and how people can get at you.
Well, yeah, you can get at me at Jimmy Hennessy. That's JIMMYHENNEC. That's on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Like I said, you can go to thegoodhennessyshow.com. Check out those episodes. And yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing.
Now I ain't fronting on you, just saying though.
Well,
I got a little bit of money. Oh yeah, I got a little bit of money. I got a little bit of money. Yeah, yeah. I pull up stunting, not really.